Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. And welcome to your weekday daily card reading, where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. And it's Friday. Gotta love Fridays. I thought I would brighten up some colors, get in the good feel vibes this Friday. I don't know about you guys, but we are having atmospheric rivers here apparently. So the weather has definitely changed, but with change comes new. So that's how I'm embracing this. So I hope you guys are embracing the changes, the fall season where you are, and allowing it to show you something new, maybe about yourself, maybe about your life, your path, your purpose. Something new is waiting to be shown to you. So let's see what the cards have to say today. I'm using the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck as usual. This deck's just so much fun to use. So for those of you that have ordered yours, Little Bird told me that the pre-sale orders have come in, so they should be shipping out to you very soon. I'm excited. Oh, jumper. Okay, let's see what we have today. Okay. I have the song, it's an Eagles song. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. That song, Peaceful, Easy Feeling. That's the energy for this weekend. Peaceful, easy feeling. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So, that being said, yeah, it's just playing over and over. Maybe some of you need to actually listen to that song. So, the cards that we have, the jumper was Write It Out. So this card is asking you to journal, get some stuff out. And it doesn't have to be deep, dark journaling of the depths of your soul, but it can be. But it can also be journaling your gratitude, journaling your thoughts, your reflections, your desires, your intent. Where do you want to go? What's going on for you? Journal, write it out somehow. There's things that want to come out that may surprise you, because what it's going to do, first of all, is allow space for more joy. So whether you're writing out joyful things that amplify your joy, or you're writing out darker things that allow you to express your joy, joy is wanting to come forward for you. And that's exactly what this card is. It's like stepping through a doorway into the light, into a sense of joy where you can just simply be, right? That peaceful, easy feeling. And if you can imagine, walking on this beach here would definitely be a peaceful, easy feeling, right? It's just inviting. So how can you manifest more of that? Part of it is going to be writing it out, journaling, reflecting, that kind of thing. Now, again, I want to say this card keeps popping up. This is powerful. Now, this can also be in connection to the eclipse season that we're in right now, right? Solar or lunar eclipses, like this is the energy from those higher cosmic sources shining down on us, amplifying our chakras, amplifying our energy, our intentions, all of that. There's an amplification taking place right now, which is really cool. So work with that energy in the way in which you need it. Now, I also like that that comes out with the Ask Your Guides card. Okay, so your guides are saying, ask us questions. You could even potentially do, with this card, do a question answer in your journal, where sometimes I'll write out questions and then I'll go back and then I'll answer them in a way that I'm channeling it from Spirit. Or, you know, inspired writing or intuitive writing. So you write the question and then you just allow the answer to come through. It feels like with this amplified energy, the guides are really willing to speak and talk. And it can very much come through writing this weekend. So I would take advantage of that, see what comes through. Now, the trick with inspired writing is to not prevent or try to articulate what's coming through or interpret too much. It's just let it come through, whether it's point form, whether it's just a word, maybe it's an image, maybe it's a whole sentence or a whole paragraph, and you just like scribble. It doesn't have to look good or sound right, you scribble, and then when you go back and read it, sometimes you go back and you're like, whoa, that wasn't my thought. Like, that's not how I think. Sometimes Spirit, for me, as an indicator, will use words that I don't usually use in my way of speaking. They'll choose something different. Sometimes even a word that I have to look up that maybe I obviously know the word, but I don't quite know the definition, and so I'll have to look it up. And when I see the definition, I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, that's totally it, but I would have never chosen that word. So notice the way those things are coming through for you, because again, there's a lot of communication at play. They're telling me to do one more. One more. Okay, so we have write it out, joy, ask your guides, and 8th chakra. What is the final piece for today, Spirit? What do you want to share? Something to do with time. Time. Okay. Time, they're showing me like an hour, you know, the hourglass. They're saying it's time and spend time. Okay, because claircognizance is coming in. So this is divine knowing. These are just like divine insights. When you just know something, it just comes in. You don't know how you know, but you know. So they're saying it's time for people to be stepping into that frequency, which, you know, really does actually require joy to access. Not only joy, but joy really helps amplify it. But they want to bring in higher claircognizance. So this is like intuition on high. Okay, this is not just I have a feeling of or a sixth sense of. This is just a divine knowing. So it's time. They're saying when we spend time in meditation or time in reflection, I get it, time in reflection, writing it out, getting the information and insights, much will also come as divine knowing. So they're saying don't doubt the knowings. It's time to step in, it's time to connect, and it's time to start getting some answers. So notice how the answers come through for you. That's very interesting. So I'm really curious. One other thing I'll say, just as my own little tidbit in here, is when you do this, if you're able, try and create a sacred space. That'll help amplify the energy, whether that be kind of stones or sage or smudge before, or even just an intent in a prayer before you go in, will help amplify the energy and really pull your guides forward. So something to keep in mind. I will leave it at that. Definitely check out the podcast on Monday, you guys. It's going to be the November energy update. Lots of good stuff in there, so you don't want to miss that one. And yeah, I will see you guys again next week. So please subscribe, share if you haven't already. Hit that like button. It helps the algorithm. And I'll see you guys Monday. Have a beautiful weekend.